Yes, that's the point. Fucking,
right.
it's called Intangible Tangents for a reason.
It is. But we still don't know what we're talking about.
We never do. We never will.
But if I did know, then I would tell you, I guess.
Hi, folks. This is Intangible Tangents, episode 0. The podcast about nothing.
Unless you think about something.
Yeah. Well, we were gonna call it that, but then I don't want Seinfeld to break into my house and slit my throat with lawsuit papers.
Oh, you need some money?
No, but I mean, I bet he's very, very protective of his copyright, whatever.
Well,
Fucking
yeah.
chair's just making noise. I don't know where to put my water.
I don't know. On the table? It doesn't matter. Fucking anywhere where you can grab it.
I don't want to make too much noise because then I'd be a fucking bitch to try and edit out.
Well, I mean, you're gonna get noise regardless.
Yeah.
Because it does pick up a lot of shit. So.
Well, I have the gain all the way down, so it's not picking up much.
It's not picking
And
up.
also, once I edit the audio,
Well, I'm sure if you take a swig of your water,
that shit's still frozen.
it's still. But yeah, I mean, I don't even know where to begin. Even if it's about nothing.
In the beginning, there was nothing.
In the beginning, there was nothing. Well, yeah, I mean.
And then there was this podcast.
And then there was this podcast. Yeah, sure. That's how it works, I guess.
Yeah.
Depending on.
Listen, everything's got to start somewhere.
Well, I don't know.
I guess maybe we should start off with the name.
Okay.
Where we came up with the name.
Well, we were both naked in beds, listening to each other talk.
Well, I wasn't naked. I don't know about you.
Oh, well, I tried to be.
Well.
Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
Sometimes I get chafing, and then I have to be.
Nah, true.
And then
It'd be like that.
Exactly.
I think we were initially going to call this pillow talking because we were just talking. It was like 2 a.m.
I don't know. I just wanted to go to sleep, but I couldn't stop talking.
Yeah, you wanted to go to sleep. I had to go to fucking work at 6.
I know.
I had to be awake at 6 to go to work. We were just sitting there laying in bed talking. I think I should clarify what I mean by laying in bed, but I'm not.
Keep it to the imagination.
Yeah. Just let you guys imagine.
Because if I kind of make up something and say what we were doing, I'd rather just, let people fucking
It's
think
funnier
about
that way.
Yeah, well, some things are funny.
You
Some
guys-
things are.
You
Not
can imagine
everything.
what we were doing, laying in bed.
Right.
But we were just talking for like 3 hours.
Around that.
It's for nothing.
I don't even remember what it started about. Something. I think we were talking about PCs.
PCs, yeah,
PC
we're talking about
parts
PCs.
And fucking devolved into some fucking crazy.
Yeah, somehow we got to
I don't remember.
politics.
Yeah.
And then,
Well, politics always comes as a thing.
And then what the hell were we talking about? I don't know. Just random shit. That's why it's Intangible Tangents. That's all we do is every conversation is go off on tangents.
Well, I mean, that's normally how conversations go if you don't have a base for anything.
Well, not with normal people.
Yeah, well, no one's normal. Everyone is their own person.
What
especially nowadays.
What is normal?
What is normal? Nothing is normal. Normal, if you want to really consider someone normal, then you look at the guy next to
I'd say
him.
boring.
Huh?
I'd say that's boring.
But no, it's just normal.
Normal is boring.
Well, normal is boring. That's the
You
problem.
gotta shake it up a bit.
That's probably.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what to shake up within reason.
Anything. Shake it all up. Fuck it.
You sure?
Yeah. Shake it off like Taylor Swift said. I gotta clean that. That's dusty.
That's quite dusty.
It's not even, I guess it is on.
Gotta do the top of that.
Again?
Yeah, dude. Still.
It's still. Well, it's fucking dusty in this room.
It is. It's.
I don't know why.
I don't know either.
I don't get it.
I don't know. I dusted this shit.
You did. I can see. I cleaned the top of my PC already, though.
That don't matter.
Like, not even like 2 weeks ago.
Well, that's the problem. You gotta do it every week. Every 4 days, you got to check and be like,
I was at the doctor's office and they had one of these.
Really? One of these?
Well, I mean, they need it.
Oh.
If the power goes... Well, when I say one of these...
That's about like what? Like 15, 20 minutes of fucking power before fucking cops out?
No, so it's a UPS, which is an uninterruptible power supply. The one I got, it was like 160 or something, and it gives you 1,000 watts of power. Mm-hmm. And the whole purpose of it is, obviously, we got a lot of computer equipment in this room, so we don't want it dying out in case the power goes out. Which, funny enough, the power did go out here once.
Yes, I do remember when that happened.
So I bought that because you break your fucking system if the power goes out.
Oh yeah.
But at full load, that'll give you like 5 minutes to shut everything down.
That's it.
Yeah, they're not designed to live off.
I would at least say like 15, 20 minutes would be good.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it depends on what you're doing.
Yeah.
Like, even gaming and streaming from the same system won't put a full load on your system.
Yeah, but even if the power went out, seeing the modem and router not in here, it would would just cut out regardless.
Mm-hmm. So. The internet would cut out, but it won't. No, that's attached to a UPS too.
Well, I mean but that's just an extender.
No, that's a UPS. I put all the important shit into because there's a couple of ports. One's UPS side, one's just like a power, like a extender, like an extension cord type of stuff. So I put all the important shit like that.
Extension cord?
Yeah, the computer, that monitor, the TV, and I think the modem are attached to the power side.
I got you.
So everything is still running. If the power goes out, everything is still going to run. I have enough time to shut down a stream and
or at least save whatever the fuck you're doing, type of thing. Yeah, well, that's
good. You can get probably get 10 minutes if the power just went out all of a sudden because you're not running at full load. Even if you're running at full load, my PC doesn't produce 1,000 watts of power. They got a 650
amount of time it should.
I don't have
it's
money
gonna
for that.
It's gonna produce more. It's gonna produce more when it craps out.
Oh no! I got a 650 watt power supply in there, so nothing's overclocked.
Nothing.
Well, I use the.
But what happens if you take the clock, wind it up maybe like 5 minutes ahead of time?
Oh fuck!
That's overclocking.
That's quantum.
That's quantum clocking.
That's quantum clocking.
That's every clocking.
Put time in there. That's quantum clocking.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, we were talking about just computer part shit.
See? Boom.
Yeah.
I completely forgot what we were talking about.
Well, yeah.
The reason why we called the podcast what we called it.
Yeah, we were talking about computer.
We went off on a tangent.
Yes. We were talking about PC parts.
That was a tangible tangent, though, because we pulled it back. We get too far, we can't pull it back. That's when it becomes intangible.
Well, that's when you forget.
Yeah.
That's when stuff happens.
It was intangible to me.
That's when you start going into fucking shit that's not good for...
It's way off.
Not good for what's going on. But, yeah, I mean, talk about computer parts. Kind of went into fuking politics. I mean, I'm not big on
Let's
politics.
talk about politics. Elizabeth Warren.
Oh, I don't even know what a bitch is. I don't fucking pay attention to politics.
I shouldn't call her a bitch. That's offensive.
Who gives a fuck? Fuck her. I don't know her. How is she going to impact my life? I don't even know what the fuck she is.
I think that's the safety, also detriment of this podcast, is that we can say whatever the fuck we want, and we don't necessarily have to worry about being canceled.
Yeah.
You don't have a job.
Yeah. What are they going to do? We're going to find where I fucking live and be like, you're canceled.
You're going to cancel you from life, dog.
Yeah, dude, I welcome it. I would love for that to happen. This is why we don't make fun of Hillary, because she would cancel
she'll
my
come
life.
and get us.
She'll stop me from breathing.
She's probably out back right now.
Just looking through the window.
Just waiting for us to say something. I absolutely love Hillary Clinton, and I do not ever wish to commit suicide.
I endorse this.
I fully endorse Hillary Clinton and the non-suicide party.
Yes. I mean, I support Bill, and I know he's whipped, but it's okay.
Billy pulls out the saxophone.
Well, if you played the sax for me, I'd probably have to play the sax for him.
That's how we got it. If you know what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying. Shit, dude. He should just be president again.
Again?
Yeah, dude.
Didn't he serve 2 terms?
I don't fucking remember.
Yeah,
I think it was just one. I thought it was 2.
I thought it was 2. I don't know.
I mean,
Whatever. Who gives a fuck?
I mean, that whole fucking thing that happened with him fucking...
Michael Lewinsky.
Yeah, but, you know...
That's become a vocab. That's become a... Not a vocab. A verb. I was going to say vocabulary term.
Lewinsky?
It is. Yeah, again, Lewinsky.
Well,
It's become a fucking verb.
Sure.
I've heard that in a couple songs. Somebody getting Lewinsky'd.
Right?
It's amazing. What the fuck is wrong with our culture?
That's a whole other story. That I don't even fucking know. I don't understand anything that's going on nowadays, especially with music, with fucking politics, with fucking just whack jobs in general.
It's all just becoming weird.
Well,
it'll balance out eventually. It's all about balance. It'll correct itself.
It's more that it won't be balanced. It's just gonna repeat itself. Everything.
It's just gonna swing. It's like a pendulum.
It's gonna go around. It's gonna go in a complete circle. Like look at it this way. Like back in the 90s when everyone were fucking wearing like giant fucking pants and all that fucking shit, and fucking you got jeans. But you also got to consider back in the 70s. That's when they had bell bottoms and fucking shit like that, and it
kind of culture repeating itself.
Yeah, well, yeah, but it's always going to be like in a different way, but it's always the same basis.
Yeah.
So it's always gonna come back around in some.
The pendulum swings from right to left. At one point, the fucking crazy Puritan Christians were in power, trying to stop Pokemon.
Oh, dude, Pokemon's evil.
It's the devil's work.
I mean, shit, dude. Creatures
of Satan.
Pokemon's evil because they literally, well, nowadays at least, they're literally fucking being like, oh, you guys want more?
Oh, pay us money.
We're gonna give us more money, and we'll give you another full game's worth of Pokemon for fucking half the price of the fucking original game. So, like, well, that's all DLC if you think about it. But
they've turned to EA. Game Freak has become EA.
Oh, I mean, for one game.
Exactly. It only takes one.
I know, it does.
It's wild.
It does. It's too much.
It's so crazy. I don't even like Pokemon Sword and Shield.
It was okay. I mean, it wasn't great. I mean, I'm already bored of it.
There were some good elements.
I beat the game, and then I didn't want to touch it anymore. Like, because you have to get the DLC to touch it again.
Never, dog.
But that's like all games nowadays.
Still, my favorite is Leaf Green. There's a remake of Green. When they remade Green and Red.
Yeah, well, red and blue.
Red
always be my favorite. Well, yeah, they're always gonna be my favorite though, because they were the originals, and the original game. I mean, you're never gonna see Jinx again, which is kind of fucking sad.
True.
Because I mean, she was kind of hot. She had that body.
Big black woman.
Dude, she had that body.
Fat
lips.
tits.
She knows what she. Then they made it purple.
Then they made her purple because it was offensive. That's hilarious.
Well, Polygon's fucking
PSP. I gotta charge it. My charger's in the car.
Oh yeah, you need the older charger. I keep forgetting about that.
I want to see if I don't even know if I have a Jinx in that one because I have a Leaf Green on the emulator, the Game Boy emulator on my PSP.
Mm-hmm. It probably is in there. I wouldn't.
I don't know which. I don't know if I have it. So.
I think she's only been in the first couple.
Well, no, I mean they keep putting her in like all the other ones. Well, not all.
I haven't seen her in a fucking game since. And I
had one in X and Y.
Well, you can. Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't even know they put one in. But well, I'm looking at. Actually, she was a shiny, and I remember having to go online and try to trade for her, but I could never get her. She never anywhere. She couldn't fucking get that dumb bitch. Yeah. But. Yeah, probably in the emulator. But the last game that she was in, and it's sad to say because it was
a regular. You can just go catch.
No, not even that. It was in the Stadium games.
Pokemon Stadium.
Mm-hmm. When they released Stadium, she was in there. Well, obviously, but the Stadium was a stupid game.
I had Pokemon Stadium 2.
I had Pokemon Stadium.
It was dope because the cartridge was half gold and half silver.
I had that for fucking GameCube, and
I had it for 64.
Oh god, dude! I had Pokemon Snap for 64.
I had Pokemon Snap, dog. I didn't have the camera.
Was horrible. Well, I mean, the whole game is literally I'm gonna fucking be on this safari fucking thing, and you gotta take pictures the right way.
You're meant to buy the game, take the pictures, then take the cartridge back.
Well, I was just really obsessed with Pokemon at that point, and I just really wanted.
I wasn't really. It was weird.
Oh, dude, I love that game forever.
I love Pokemon.
You also got to realize
the show was trash.
Let me clarify this for people who actually are listening. You know, the one guy.
Nobody's listening to this.
One guy. All right, listen.
My mom might listen to this.
There's one guy here. Like I am a lot older than him, so I fucking been playing this like since its iteration, and
Well, I mean, so have I though.
Oh, I know, but even still, like I
I
played that
with Red.
shit. I bought that shit when it was like fresh new, fucking horribly fucking new, and it was fucking great. And that's when they used to have like those horrible commercials like promoting for fucking Pokemon.
I had an original Game Boy. I had a Game Boy Color. Didn't have a pocket. Got a Game Boy Advance from my mom's friend.
An SP? Do you have an SP?
I bought an SP. I bought an SP myself with my own money.
My own damn money. I got that.
Then my
SP.
dad gave me a birthday card with like $150, and I went and I bought a Game Boy SP. It was like $120. And
dude, that was the best.
And I got Dragon Ball Supersonic Warriors.
Dude, that game's great.
The game was so good.
Oh, it was good.
The game was so fucking good.
I liked it. I think it was good. I think it was a lot better. I think it was a lot better than most of the fucking Dragon Ball games they shot out at that time.
Like top 5 Dragon Ball games.
I know, and it was fucking
like.
Well, it was like an
for me, it would be
version.
like Fighters, Budokai 3, Supersonic Warriors, Xenoverse. I don't have a fifth. Top 4.
Top 4. Let's make that a 4. Well, dude, to this day, my favorite Dragon Ball game is always
Legacy
gonna
of Goku.
No,
for me.
Dragon
5.
Ball Legends. Dragon Ball
Legends.
It's for PS1. It was an import.
I didn't play it.
It was an import, and then in the lifespan of PS1, when it was about to die, I think PS2 was already out, but it was like the beginnings of PS2. They actually dubbed it in English, and they put out Ultimate Battle 22, and they put out Legends. But it was just crap. Like I used to do like this fucking swap method that I used to do back in the day for PS1 and everything like that. I used to buy Japanese games all the time. Sometimes I would buy Japanese RPGs, and I'm like, why the hell am I buying this? Because I have no idea what the hell's happening. I couldn't.
You couldn't read it. Yeah, there was no translation.
Yeah, I would just go in the motions. I'm like, okay, I have to kill this guy, so fucking these squiggly lines mean I attack. And like they used to have like back in the day for like Super Nintendo and Nintendo, they used to have like those card battle games.
Yeah.
For Dragon Ball, and they never. Like, I never knew what the fuck I was doing, but I beat the games, so it makes no sense to me, like, how I even won. Like, you just gotta get used to what the cards were. It was basically like, it's kind of like Uno, if you think
it's like training a dog, honestly.
It's like Uno. it's like...
But no, it's like, you looking at the cards, you don't know what it says,
yeah.
But through trial and error, you figured out these squiggly lines mean this thing.
Yeah, that's how you
train dogs.
That's how I got over my dyslexia for the most part.
Yeah, true.
That's how I learned shit, because I remember symbols. I remember things. I don't remember words, and words always came out fucked up. So it was always that's how I remembered stuff. Like my eyes are horrible. So, but if I remember like sequences of stuff, I can tell you what stuff was because of that.
You just get a fucking optometrist.
No, I just fucking
get you some glasses, dog.
Oh, I don't need glasses. I need to be able to see.
See a fucking doctor.
It's funny though because on a fucking monitor, dude, I see crystal clear.
Crystal clear.
Crystal clear. Like I can see. Like well, dude, you also got to realize. I grew up on tube monitors. So it fucked my eyes up so bad because I used to play hours and hours. Like when I used to play EverQuest a lot, and I literally would like burn my eyes and it would hurt and I couldn't see for a while. And I'm like, dude, I can't even like look at this monitor.
I didn't grow up on tube monitors, but I grew up on tube TVs.
Yeah,
so
yeah. They're
big ass box in the back. Bitches are 300 pounds.
Shit, the TV I used to have a 32-inch fucking Sony. Like back in the day, that was like really shit, and like we dropped it a couple times because it was so fucking heavy, and like if I would like move it around my room, literally would slip out of my fucking hands. I almost like crushed my foot because of it. It was heavy as hell. It was like
but
50.
It still worked.
Oh yeah, of course it did. It had a giant crack down the side of it. It still worked fine.
Built for it tough, dog. They don't make them like they used to. Them bitches were built heavy.
If you drop this like in any weird angle,
if I move this too fast, you'll see it flicker.
Well, that's also weird because like you would take a picture. Like I've taken pictures of stuff on this monitor, like with my phone, and like you can see the fucking scan lines.
Oh yeah,
which is fucking weird to me.
That's how it works. That's how. I was watching fucking. You ever watch Slow Mo Guys? Oh, well, I showed you a video. Yeah, with the blow darts.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
They did a video where they took an old CRT TV and played like Super Mario, and they recorded it in like 10,000 frames a second or something like that, and you could see the way frames work is it like loads it line by line.
Oh yeah. That's what scan lines are.
So
right?
basically, what you're just catching in between.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's also the way that like the light guns and shit would work.
Yeah.
Because it would just blink black like split second, and wherever the target was on the television, that's where you should shoot, and it would just blink. It would hit in the white spot that would blink in, and that's how you would hit it. But it sucks because back then that's like where you're kind of going with a bunch of different types of televisions. Like some were arc, some were like freaking most tube TVs were kind of like bubbled out, and it would distort it a bit. Yeah. But you would get a tube TV, and it would mostly work for that because when Nintendo came out, fucking
made for that.
Not even just Nintendo, like Sega Master System, all those fucking things. Light guns only worked for certain like tube TVs and shit like that. Like when they actually came out with like flat screen TVs, it would never work. Like you'd aim it straight and it'd like come up to the left, and it'd always be off. And
I guess they were building it with the curvature of TVs.
Yeah. Because most TVs were.
And there was no way
bubbled.
And there's no way back then to calibrate shit like that.
Oh no. There's definitely not.
Yeah.
Like
well, except for the arcade stuff, because arcades would have you shoot at certain things to calibrate.
Yeah, but that's also arcades, and they had specialty things just for arcades. So it was the different.
There's no way to at home calibrate your own.
Well, yeah. Stuff. I mean, the most you could do is like say like you got like a European import or something like that. Like it would always be half screen, like kind of like when I tried to emulate Champions of Norath for PS2, it would always come up half screened, and that's it. It would be half a screen, and then because you want to run it through the video card, you don't want to run it through software mode. Yeah. Software mode will fucking lag like a bitch. You get maybe like 10 FPS if you're lucky.
That's what we were talking about, emulators. People on Twitter going off about emulation. That's how we started the conversation that night.
That is, I guess. I don't remember whatsoever.
It just came back to me when you said emulators. Anyway, Champions of Norath.
But yeah, I would do it on the emulator and it wouldn't work right. But with older imports for like Europe, they would do the same thing. It would just get like half a screen because it's not the right region. Mm. And older TVs, you were actually able to fix the tracking to put it up to full screen, and you used to be able to go up and down with the tracking to get the screen in the right order. And they don't have shit like that anymore. Everything just clicks in, fucking works, or if you like plug shit in, it just automatically fucking goes.
Automatically identifies, except for that fucking TV out there.
Well, yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna plug a damn computer into that TV. It's like, we gotta adjust the settings to check the signal. I'm not getting a signal. You fucking cunt.
Yeah, dude, that's how fucking shit is. It's like you can quote unquote smart TVs aren't that fucking smart.
Not that damn smart. I don't want my TV to be that smart. That's dangerous. You don't want a smart TV.
Well, I don't mind smart TVs. They just suck though. They're not smart. There's nothing smart about them. Like
the only thing is it just connects to the internet. That's it.
Yeah, well, shit, dude.
There's a built-in internet browser.
I'll just put a fucking Ethernet cable. Yes.
Cable.
I'll put an Ethernet cable connected to my finger and just plug it in the wall and die.
Ethernet Canadian.
And become one with the internet.
Oh, dude. Become one with the fucking. That's a new VR game that just came out called Boneworks.
Sounds like Lawnmower Man. I think that was a little before your time.
But it was. I know what it is. I remember the fucking graphics, the CG for that movie.
Oh, I know. Well, that's also back in the day in the early 90s.
Boy.
Where they used to have like really shitty like fucking VR. Like this was like even before like...
Before Virtual Boy?
Yes. It was even before Virtual Boy. Like I used to go to freaking Six Flags Great Adventure, and they used to have these VR setups. And it was like the worst fucking thing. Like it would be like $5 for like 15 minutes. That's all they would let you play. Even if you're doing good, it's 15 minutes and then get the fuck off. We don't want you here anymore. Get the next person, because the lines would be like outside. But then they only had like 4 fucking things. So they had this setup where it was like you walked in like this kind of like treadmill fucking thing.
Oh yeah.
And it would
like
be
an
like
omnidirectional treadmill?
Yeah, but not like great. It was shitty.
I mean, what is it, 80s?
No, this is like early 90s. Yeah, early 90s. So you would go there, you give them money, you go into the fucking thing, and they would have a 4-player like shooter game that you would be against each other and shit like that. But like, it was so like awkward and like you not knowing where you actually are type of thing. It had a really weird feeling to it, where like you'd have the headset on, you'd have friggin' a gun, you would have like these gloves that would just simulate your hand motions and shit like that, because you'd have to open like doors and stuff like that. But it was literally just like a 4-player, like how they have setups like now where they have like full buildings like already like set up with like the pathways and shit like that, and they have like just a VR like experience through that, and you can actually feel the walls and shit like that. It's kind of like that, but without the setup. You know what I mean? It was very weird, and it didn't work too well. It was really hard to aim too. Like you would put the gun up straight and you would aim with it like through the VR thing, and the gun would be like all friggin' like wobbly like a noodle, and it just felt weird. It never worked right.
Pool noodle.
Yes, pool noodle. But I mean,
the VR is getting better. I've never seen the allure of it though. Like I see people play VR, it's like, oh, that looks fun for an hour.
I will say this, as I always said, I really wish Sword Art Online shit fucking happened. They need nerve gear,
like neural network.
They need nerve gear. They need to knock your ass out, and you need to be unconsciously in the fucking game where you're.
Yeah, totally I watched Sword Art. No, we're not doing it.
I want that. I want that so bad, like horribly bad, because it's the only way.
The thing is, I'd be alright, because like a lot of people died. People unplugged them, but then because like you were just there, basically dead in your bed. So if somebody didn't come save
fries your brain, dude.
No, somebody didn't come like save you. You'd be kind of just waste away.
Yeah,
I got a lot of meat on me. I think I'll last a while.
You got a little bit.
I got some meat on me. I'd be good. It gives me a little bit extra time.
I would just, I would love to do that, because I think that's the only way VR is true VR, because you're actually in the world, like regardless of if you have a headset on and you're just looking through glasses.
That'll fuck with you though. If you're not mentally strong enough, that'll fuck with you, because then it turns into the fuck's that movie? Arnold Schwarzenegger.
The what? What? Which one? There's a lot of movies Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Fucking that pertains to what we're talking about.
With VR?
Yeah, like Full Dive. They made the remake not too long ago.
Oh, fucking Total Recall?
Total Recall.
But that has nothing to do with VR.
Yeah.
No.
That's what they do. They implant memories and shit.
Yeah, they implant memories. That's not virtual reality.
That's virtual reality, and everything is like real. While you're in there, and then you come out, it's like, oh, that was fun. But now you're like, well, fuck. What is real?
But also, he was already an agent, and he already had his mind blocked. Yeah. So they unlocked it. They unlocked it by accident, and because they didn't know he was an actual military fucking like person or whatever.
Fuck your mind up.
Well, but also that was a very rare thing, because they've already blocked his mind from remembering things.
They'll block your mind too.
Well, that would be awesome, as long as I'm in the game.
I don't trust it.
As long as I get a fucking level up, bro.
Total Recall.
Well, that's why Recall isn't a fucking thing.
Was the remake good?
I didn't mind it. Everybody was like, "Oh, it's horrible."
I didn't watch the original either.
Well, you should watch the original. Well, you watched the fucking.
I watched.
You watched fucking people make funny.
Djibouti Dove's movie commentary.
Yeah, but that doesn't
never
really show any.
No, just whatever the parts they found funniest and they made fun of.
Well, that 90% of that movie's fucking a joke. So like the reason why
it's like 80s. It's 80s cheese.
Well, yeah, 90s.
90s cheese.
It was like
early
90, 91.
That's 80s. That's still 80s cheese.
Yeah, I guess you would.
If it came out in 90, then it was probably filmed in like 89.
Probably. Because I mean, you can consider the first Ninja Turtles movie fucking 80s cheese, because that came out in 89, and the same thing with Beetlejuice. Yeah. But it's still at that point, it still kind of had like a 90s feel to it. Like early 90s was like. Everything's neon hot fucking colors and fucking you get a fucking fanny pack and
spiked hair
wraparound
shades. Hell yeah, dog.
But that was the 90s, like, but it was only early 90s. I think
New
it's
kids
weird.
On the block,
I think it's weird
with Chinese food makes me sick.
With generations going in one. Yes, I do remember that song. But in
I think it's
90s is the most.
Stop by for the summer.
90s is the most like. Different time period that like within 10 years like so much different shit. Like, all right, you look at 80s You know it's in the 80s. You know this is from the 80s and everything. You go to the 70s. You know that shit is all from the 70s. When you go to the 90s, it's like early 90s. Like a couple different years or a couple of years in the early 90s was its own thing, and then you move another couple of years, it was its own thing, and like
culture rapidly changed in the 90s because technology rapidly changed in the 90s.
Well, I know.
I think the internet got real popular in the 90s, and it's...
early 90s. Not early 90s.
No, I'm just saying,
late 90s.
It opened up the way people not only communicated, but what we were able to see. And so there's so much we were exposed to that it changed. And it created, like, almost subgroups in culture and shit.
Well, yeah, I mean...
Things change really fast. Things change fast. I mean, ever since the invention of the internet, things have just been exponentially changing at a more rapid rate.
Well, yeah, I mean, because... Now you can actually connect to stuff faster. Yeah. Not fucking.
Now you know what the fuck's going on.
Got my 28.8 modem.
You don't have to wait until something comes out on the radio to hear it.
I need my fucking.
You don't have to wait for movies to air to watch them.
You should take like 15 minutes just to watch like a fucking porn picture. Yeah. Fucking halfway down, fucking you're like, up. I got breasts. That's all I need. It'd be done before a crotch fucking popped up.
I remember my fucking internet was so bad. I would just watch the ads. Just go to the porn page and see if there's some good ads.
Well, yeah, alright. Fucking hopefully.
So I'll let this video load, come back a half an hour.
Half an hour, maybe longer than that.
Well, my internet
for like a video?
Bad. It was like a 3-minute video.
Dude, it used to take fucking 15 minutes to download a song. If you had a constant good connection.
LimeWire, dog.
Not even just that. Just fucking Napster when it first came out. It was fucking
before my time.
Yeah, well, it wasn't before my time. But yeah, fucking, that was back like fucking with really shitty internet. I remember they had like Net Zero, and that was like free internet, and then they fucking stopped it and made people like pay for it because it was free, but it would always connect shitty because it's fucking free, whatever. But like if you didn't have your AOL fucking shit anymore, it was fucking here's like 3 other different like that was back when fucking what was it Jesus Christ, I can't remember the name. Like they had Net Zero, they had fucking like some like Navigator. I can't remember like Net something. I can't remember. They had way too many.
Netscape.
Was it Netscape?
I don't know.
Just fucking
I don't
guessing.
know what you're talking about.
No, I'm just trying to think of
the name of something.
The different different things that they had back then. Like it was also a browser too. I just can't remember. I think it was Netscape.
Maybe.
I think it was Netscape. Yeah, that's probably what I was thinking of. But yeah, like they had like a bunch of different ones that.
It's crazy how homogenized internet providers have become. And there's only a couple.
Well, of course, it's because fucking monopolies, dude.
Yeah.
They have like.
I think the craziest part is where I live. We can't even get Comcast or Xfinity.
Well, yeah, we have Optimum here. Right?
Yeah, we got Optimum.
You know what I had in Colorado? Optimum.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was horrible.
Well,
if you live in the fucking mountains, anything is horrible, dude. Like
well.
just like a 10-mile-per-hour wind, dude, just made everything fucking lag. Everything, like TV, all that fucking shit, everything.
Also, you probably aren't paying as much as I am.
Well, no, I don't even remember.
I mean, I have the highest package, so.
Well, yeah, but I don't. Dude, even the highest package out there is like, yo, I'm in the fucking mountains, bro. It's fucking. Like,
yeah.
All that's out here is fucking nothing besides fucking like coyotes and fucking dumb people and.
Coyotes and meth heads.
Yeah, pretty much. That's all it was.
Sounds like paradise.
It wasn't. I mean, yo, there's times where, like I always used to tell you, like who I was living with, who I'm not gonna say, but who I was living with fucking would never lock his doors, and I would always get freaked the fuck out.
That's wild,
bro. The day before we moved away, it was cold.
Oh, you told me this.
Yeah, this day before we moved away, a fucking dude that had no shirt on. He had a pair of fucking shorts, like jean shorts that were tight as hell. He had no socks, no shoes, no shirt, and he's walking the fucking literally. We didn't give him no service. we literally called the cops on him, fucking, because he wouldn't leave us alone. He came to our fucking door. He just didn't knock on like the fence or anything like that. He just opened the fucking fence. He came to the front door. And he wasn't even knocking on the door. He just looked at the fucking inside the door and he's just like, can someone help me? I'm sitting in my fucking room, and I hear this shit, and I had no idea what the hell was going on because that's all I heard. And like I go outside, and my roommate's like, he's like, dude, you heard that, right? I'm like, yeah, I heard that shit. I'm like, I'm about to go look what the hell's going on. So he goes out the front door, I go out the back side door, and we just see this dude that's just sitting in fucking shorts. It was like fucking minus, like fucking, like at least like -5. It was cold. It was super. But motherfucker,
disgusting.
Walking around with nothing on. Like, can you help me, please?
Just the way you looked when you said that.
It's like, can you please help me? And we're like, no, we can't help you. Like, why are you even outside? He was just literally walking the fuck around. Because we lived right behind a hotel. Yeah. So there was nothing there. Like, it wasn't even like in a neighborhood. It was like right behind a fucking hotel. And that means he walked in the darkness with nothing on, in the freezing cold, walked up to a random fucking house asking for fucking help. And we're just like, no, you need to get out of here. You need to go find somewhere, because they had like homeless shelter and shit like that, but that was on the other side of town, like completely other fucking side.
Probably where he came from.
Probably, but he well, that's also the thing. Like the one main road that went through the fucking town, you can go off it to any side road, and it would just be like 5 miles of nothing, and there would be like maybe 1 or 2 houses just like in the middle of fucking nowhere. So people could have been walking from
aside from the cold. That sounds pretty damn nice. I would love to have a nice house away from everybody.
Well, this is also, like, you say that now. It's the cold that fucking ruins it.
So that's what I said. Aside from the cold,
but that's the main thing. Like, you have to have that like in your equation.
That's a whole another breed of nigga that gotta live out there.
When I walked to fucking work in -25-degree weather to -30-degree weather, and just walked in as like an ice fucking cube, it was really bad. No, dude, it's really cold. Like, people don't understand how fucking cold the mountains are.
I would never.
It's bad. Like you hate the fucking cold here.
It's like 50 and I'm fucking.
Exactly. Like
I don't like it.
I had to wear like at least fucking like 5 layers of shirts. I had to put on a fucking mask, a fucking hat, fucking like 4 pairs of fucking socks, boots, fucking 2 pairs of fucking pants, depending on if it was windy or not. If it wasn't windy, actually, it was a lot more tolerable than you would think. When you get used to
wind
it.
chill is really what
well,
it is.
dude, you can have like a 0.5 mile per hour wind, and it would just go right through you, regardless of what you had on. Like, there was times when I was working in a hotel that people would come in, and it would be like super cold, and they would ask to rent a room out because they couldn't stay in their house. And this one guy literally told me.
Trailers type houses?
Not even just trailers, it's just houses out in the middle of nowhere, and they have like because there's parts where it go up to the mountain, and then there's parts where you would just go straight down a road, and like I said, there would just be a couple houses, like maybe like a house every mile or half a mile, but there would be parts where people would live in the mountains, and like something would, like, if it got too cold, like something would break or something, and they could, like, their heater would fucking crap out. Or, bro, he showed me a picture of his fucking fish tank, which was a block of ice, and all his fish were fucking dead, frozen in it. And he's like, this is why I'm renting a room out right now. Because I can't stay.
Fishies.
Exactly, dude. He was really pissed off. I'd be like, I'm big pissed too, man. I mean,
depending on the type of fish, some of them might survive.
Oh, dude, it was like literally a fucking ice cube, like an ice cube, like no movement. It was just all frozen solid. I kind of felt bad for the guy.
Fucking Sub-Zero come to town?
Oh, that's like every fucking day.
Pissed off Sub-Zero,
bro. Like, even in the summer in Colorado, it was because we were up in the mountains. When the sun came out, it was like fucking 90, 95 degrees, but hot as fuck because you were up higher, elevated. Yeah. So it would be straight heat, and you would be like burning, like, oh, holy crap, this is so hot.
Doesn't sound too bad to me.
Around 5 o'clock.
Humidity is what I'm asking. What's the humidity level like?
There is no humidity.
Great, fucking love it.
Absolutely no humidity. It's dry ass.
Get a summer home in Colorado.
Complete dry ass fucking heat, bro.
Love it.
But once the sun went down, it would drop to like under 40, 30 degrees in the summertime.
Yeah, so it's just like living on the water.
I guess I've never lived on the water.
I mean, I'm not the water. I'm at the desert.
Oh yeah, well, it is a desert pretty much.
Yeah.
It was
all desert. It gets real hot because there's no insulation.
Well, yeah, well,
there's nothing to insulate and absorb the heat, and then so once the sun's down, there's nothing to keep the heat.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
It's all gone.
Oh yeah, dude. It's once that sun is gone. Well, the sun was your savior. Like literally, like
it routinely snows in deserts.
Oh no, it snowed there. It would snow there, and by the time you would have like maybe 2 hours with the sun up, it would be already melted. Unless you got like piled snow, and then that pretty much sucks. Like, I mean, Jersey itself is fucking piles of snow. I mean, we had a pretty warm winter this time, but
I wouldn't say
compared to normal shit that we usually have, like it's been pretty warm
compared to Colorado.
Well, anything compared to fucking Colorado.
I mean, it's been cold. It snowed in November and like early December.
Yeah,
but it didn't snow any since then.
Yeah, exactly. We didn't have but in Colorado it was like minus 44 fucking degrees. They had like friggin' piles of fucking snow.
No, thank you.
But that's what I'm saying. Like that's the worst part about it. But Colorado's probably like I love that place. It was a great place.
What winter was it?
It was like, beautiful there too, dude. Felt like you were in Skyrim.
I never played.
You never played Skyrim?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
You never played any Elder Scrolls game?
No, I never cared enough.
What the fuck?
I bought it for a PS3 when I was staying with.
I know, and you never fucking never played.
I've seen some people play. I just never.
Well, just look at this. Like you look out into the mountains, and like you get these like really nice, beautiful sceneries and shit like that.
Yeah, dragons in Colorado.
Maybe. I don't know. I haven't seen any.
Well,
I mean, I
see the wrong part.
I seen some chemtrails in Colorado.
Oh, nice. Soak it up,
shit,
boys.
Dude. My friend took a picture just maybe like 2 weeks ago.
Drink it in.
Where they had a chemtrail triangle.
That's how you do it.
We fucking Illuminati the shit out of that, man. And they're like, you're all motherfucking dead.
Pedophile ring this way.
Yeah, pretty much, dude. Oh, dude. Oh, there's probably a lot of that out there. Well, it's just in the mountain towns. I'm not even talking about like actual like cities and shit like that.
Maybe not pedophilia, but probably incest.
Maybe. Well, dude, everyone's fucking out there.
Probably a good amount of incest.
They're like everyone. All right, I'll say this from my experience being out there. Everyone at least had like 1 to 2 kids. Like if you found someone without a kid, you're like, holy shit, you better
like
have sex with that.
Invasion of the Body Snatchers. They just point and scream.
Yeah, probably.
That screech.
Maybe. It's just scary. It's like I met a couple girls out there and like they just had kids all the time and like I've never met a person or a female out there that didn't have a kid. And like I'm not saying it's bad that they have a kid or anything, but like that's all they're doing.
No, say it. Say how you really feel.
That's how I feel.
Tell us how you really feel.
Because
how do you feel about women?
I love women.
Tell us how much you hate women.
I love massages.
When did you stop beating your wife?
I never had a wife.
Why did you kill your wife?
I never killed her. Not yet.
You didn't kill her yet?
Not yet. She's still in the basement.
Give it time. Oh.
We don't have a basement, I know.
As long as she's alive.
I know, I fucking cemented that shit up. She might have died by now.
Oh, you didn't see the basement of the house we went to in Lake.
What, Lakehurst?
Yeah.
It was that bad?
Oh.
Well, I know you were telling me that it was like fucking sectioned off house that was kind of like pushed together.
What the fuck's going on with that house? It just doesn't make any sense. There's another listing.
For a different house?
No, for that same house.
Oh,
it's just a different listing. For more money.
What?
Yeah, because the original listing was like...
It was like 1,300,
13,
yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, okay.
And there was like 900 rooms.
And then, who knows? Like, it said... where the fuck is the app at?
It was like 2 baths, like fucking like
it says
5 or 6 rooms.
3 bedrooms, 2 baths.
That's what it said?
We went in there.
Yeah.
And it's like a house with a big lot. It's like a long house, so it's not like wide. It's like if you took a house and just moved the front door to the side of it.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's like it's a long house. You walk in, there's a stairway going upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
If you go straight, you'll get to looks like a basic house. There's like there's like a weird maybe living area would be like a living room, and then there's like a room with no door to the left of that. If you keep walking straight, because if you walk straight, everything's on the left. If you keep walking straight, there's another room which is like a small, almost like a baby's room.
Okay.
And then there's the kitchen and bathroom.
Okay.
And if you go upstairs, there's no rooms, but it's just a big open area.
Okay.
with a kitchen and a bathroom, and I mean full bath.
So it's like a fucking upstairs studio apartment.
It seems like there's like another apartment.
That's weird.
And then if you go to the door that's on the left, like outside, that's the right door. You go to the door that's on the left. It's like the same thing as the upstairs. It's just another apartment. It's like you go in. Looks like there's like a weird little area that you'd use to like kind of like if you had a porch, but it's like inside the house, that type of area. And then there was a room, again, with no doors. And it was a small room, so it looked like a closet or something.
It probably was.
And a kitchen and a full bathroom. It makes no sense.
I don't know.
Where?
Maybe it was like the Winchester fucking house. They had to keep building fucking nonsense so the ghosts don't fucking grab it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
All right, so this is the original listing. 2 bedrooms, 1 bath.
Really?
$11.50. Yeah, that's what they dropped it down to.
So there's 2 bedrooms.
And this is the new listing. 3 bedrooms, 1 bath.
It's the same house, right?
It's the exact same house.
Yeah, it is. It's just the picture's taken from a different angle.
Yeah. It's taken on a different day.
Yeah, dude, what the fuck?
And the pictures they use, like...
It feels like a scam, dude.
It might be a scam.
It feels like a scam.
But fuck,
like,
I just need... Like, yeah, see, this is... Like, if right here is into the kitchen. This is like a living area. They're patching it up or something, and then there's the room. I don't even know what room that is.
I don't know, but it needs a new carpet. It
Yeah.
needs a new fucking everything.
There's a new window. I think that might be the living room area.
Is this?
I don't even remember.
Dude, whoever took these pictures was standing in the middle of the room just pointing it at the fucking wall.
Very selective with the way they took the pictures.
This almost looks just like the
I don't know.
one there.
I think that might be the downstairs kitchen.
Okay, this is downstairs.
Yeah, that's the downstairs kitchen.
Oh, okay, so that's tiny.
Yeah, it's not big.
What the fuck?
But then there's another kitchen upstairs.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, it's weird. Some weird.
Like they put some buffers there.
Like they didn't meet it to the floor. And that's
I told us he's broken.
Yes, that's the downstairs bathroom. The upstairs bathroom is actually much bigger.
I told us he's totally broken. They just had a picture of this. Why didn't they show it again?
They're taking pictures at
What the
selective
fuck
angles.
is this?
I don't remember what that is. Oh, that's the inside. When as soon as you walk through the door, this is to the left.
Oh, okay, so this is kind of like...
Yeah, and then on the other side of this wall is basically the same thing, but with a bigger window area. Like
so break down this fucking wall and just have a huge...
Exactly. You break down the wall, it's just one big ass house.
It feels like, it feels like there should be, like they made rooms and areas for no fucking reason.
Yeah, it's very weird. That's the
God.
That's the backyard.
That looks like some hillbilly shit.
It is. It's like a chicken coop back there.
Upside down barrel sitting in the middle.
Who the fuck knows?
That's where the gate is, bro.
Yeah.
That's where we gotta do our seances.
Probably some hobos back there.
Well, I wouldn't doubt it. Probably back there in that fucking thing. Are these other people's houses? Is
yeah, it's somebody else's house.
That looks like a fucking garbage dump. Like a fucking junkyard or something.
Yeah, it might be.
It does, right? I guess that's why is the closet the size of a small room?
I don't know. It's a big closet, and I don't remember which room that's in.
You know what you do? You just take this shit out, and who cares?
Yeah.
So weird.
Yeah, see, like that one, which is just a long hallway and that window, that's this area. And the same thing is over here.
But I'll say this, though, like, looking from the rooms, like, you can probably, like, use those small rooms for, like, not just storage or anything, but
this is the initial one. This is the original posting that they changed down to $11.50. See how it all looks? It looks, you can get a better view of it.
Yeah.
I don't even know where this is.
That looks nice.
This is upstairs. This is the upstairs room.
So the upstairs looks better?
Yeah.
That's a weird picture. What the fuck is that?
This is the backyard. It's like
I know, but it's just like
a little bit of grass, and then somebody like put in some blacktop for some reason. Well, yeah, we thought about making a basketball court, and then just forgot.
Looks like they were just making fucking like a walkway. Probably put like a fucking
walk down beyond the walkway
or whatever the fucking those things
are. It
are.
just makes no fucking sense.
I don't know. That's
so
a weird
strange.
house.
It's so strange.
That's a very weird house.
It is, but fuck it, dude. The rent is.
I know that's the fucking thing. I would just be.
What I'm paying now.
No, I know. It really is. It's quite. I would say the top looks a lot better.
The top's not bad.
But that sucks. Like, I don't know. The house is so fucking weird.
It is.
It's probably just a fucking portal to.
You should have came with us. Bitch ass didn't want to go.
Hell no, I didn't want to go. That place scares me. But why? What would have made a difference? Why would?
To see it.
To see it
In person.
Right there.
These are stylized pictures of that house. Stylized. Put some stank on it.
That's a pretty bad style.
My cup is still frozen. I can't drink my water.
That's why
still
you don't
can't
freeze
drink
it.
I forgot it in the freezer.
I know. I understand that.
It's one of those insulated cups, like you use for coffee, but I don't drink coffee.
Dude, this shit's still hot. I made this
water.
like hours ago.
Yeah. I took this out 2 hours ago. It's still frozen. It make no fucking sense.
So where were we? What were we talking
know.
about? We're talking about some fucking
house.
shit. Fuck houses.
I want a house.
I don't doubt you. I don't doubt you for a second.
Take out a mortgage.
Take out a mortgage.
I might have to get a house.
To get that?
My credit's good.
Probably. I have no
It
idea.
is. I built my credit up. My credit's looking nice.
I built it with these hands.
With these hands.
I built my credit.
Single-handedly built my credit.
I don't know. I kind of like trailed off after fucking the house thing. I don't know where we were.
Who knows?
I don't know where we were.
We went on an intangible tangent.
We did. We went somewhere.
We can't pull it back now. We don't remember where we were.
We went somewhere.
What are you doing?
Just fucking with a knife.
I know you are.
Don't be scared.
I ain't never scared.
I'm never
You're
scared.
scared of that piece of shit little fucking baby bitch knife?
Yo, this ain't a baby bitch knife.
That
Would kill you, bro.
That ain't hitting no major arteries.
Right here.
Uh-uh.
That would totally kill you.
Too fat. That ain't getting through.
I'm not testing it.
I'm like the blob dog.
I'll take your word for
It ain't getting through, I'm telling you.
I don't know. I'd be scared of fucking this.
I'm bulletproof. That's bent too.
Yeah, bro. That's how you keep the fucking wound open for fucking longer. That's how you kill people.
That's how you lose penetration power.
No, who cares? All you need is that and then fucking turn, bro. That's all you need.
Cut out a little pepperoni.
Sure. I won't eat it. I'll cut it out.
I want some pizza.
Yeah, I kind of do too.
I don't have.
I want some fucking White Castle. We fucking wasted those Burger King fucking coupons.
They still. We got White Castle. Do we have White Castle coupons?
Yeah, on the fridge. I haven't been there fucking for years.
Probably
Dude.
go.
Where is there even one here?
Only no one on there is
I know the one in Tom's River, but I don't know
that's
anywhere
the only
here.
one.
Oh, that's the only one I know.
Oh, there's one in Brick.
Is there?
Yeah.
Check your watch, dude.
Oh, that's right.
You want to pause this?
We can just end it.
Okay, we can end it.
I mean, this is only.
Well, we can talk about more later. I mean, I don't know.
Almost an hour.
Mind.
We almost went an hour.
Oh, then yeah, you definitely can check your watch.
All right. Well, that was the test episode for fucking what was the name?
Tangible tangents.
Intangible tangents.
How about tangible tangent? No. What about intangible?
We don't do
intangible that tangents. I'm gonna go take a tangent.
You need to stop
in the bathroom.
You need to stop now.
All
right. Well, thanks for listening, you fucking weirdos. Stay tuned for episode 1.
Goodbye.
Don't do that. We're gonna do that. In the next episode, we're doing an ASMR episode.
Goodbye.
I fucking hate you. All right. Peace.